Good evening, friends, and oh, what a night it is. Hey, Obsol. Hey, Threep. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. How you doing? I hope you're ready for a celebration, because I am. It's kind of a momentous night around here for a couple of reasons. Hey, Craiger. I'm never exercising those stupid demons again. Never going back to that game. But hey, Craiger. Alright, so yeah, a couple things before we get there. We got a ton of stuff to get through tonight, so I'm going to make this quick, but a couple things first. Personal note, I've been doing the Invisalign, like plastic braces for like the last 10 months, and I finished them yesterday. So they took all the attachments off, and I don't have to wear those things anymore, and I'm done, and thanks, Obsol. I'm not really sure what that says about me, but thanks. So yeah, I'm done with that, so I'm celebrating by eating whatever I want and also enjoying a nice glass of wine tonight, so. Lovely. It's a Merlot Cabernet mix. So there's that. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the stream schedule now, because I'm gonna be talking about it all night, and I'm gonna be talking about it all day tomorrow, because in addition to our normal streams this week, we're doing a special stream tomorrow, Thursday night, 10 p.m. Pacific, because I got a review copy of Devotion, the second game from Red Candle Games, the people who made Detention, which was a side-scrolling horror kind of point-and-click adventure that I absolutely loved last October. Last October or the October before? They all start to blend together. Devotion looks really good, so I'm going to spend 2 hours going through that. I don't think that's long enough to beat it, but it's long enough for a really nice long look. Then, Friday, I know I said I was going to do Yoku's Island Express and the Hex. I'm still going to do Yoku's Island Express, but I got a review copy of a Switch game, which is huge news for me. Our buddy Hieronymus, or Char, depending on how you know him, requested that I take a look at the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. So on a lark, I sent a request off to Nipponichi of America, and they said, okay, great. So we're gonna start off Friday night with a first look at that. And then we'll do Yoku's Island Express, and then if we have time, which we won't, we'll do the Hex. So yeah, okay. That's all the plans, that's everything that's coming up. Oh, and probably gonna start the Reader's Choice process nomination thing either Friday or Saturday. So start thinking about what you want me to review for next month. Yeah, it's huge, Craiger. So much stuff is going on right now. I'm very excited. I'm very excited I'm getting like good responses from publishers right now. Like that's kind of huge for me. Mr. Craven's video on Devotion is just around 2 hours 22 minutes long, so if you go for a bit longer than 2 hours, you should be able to beat it. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, because I'll start at 10, but you know how it is when I do Retro Console Night on Saturday. I start at 10, I go to like 1:30 in the morning, so yeah, if we can beat it in one night, we will. Because we were talking about this in Discord. It seems like a lot of you guys really like watching horror games, but you're not so interested in playing them, so maybe that's more of a genre where I can do full plays. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Tonight we're doing platformers. We're doing 4, hopefully. We're starting with Always Awakening, which just came out last year. It's a nice, chunky, retro-looking game. I got this from the developers, which I'm pretty happy about. Yeah, Craiger, I think that's pretty much everybody. Land of Alwa, beautiful, placid, filled with lakes, other stuff. Hey, Raging Mule, yeah, same for you. Yeah, I think that's... you know, I've been streaming for about 6 months now, since, you know, you can see people with their blue gems. And I'm still trying to figure out the best balance between doing full plays of stuff and first looks at stuff. Since I'm coming at this as a reviewer, it seems like a lot of you folks want to see first looks at things that you're interested in, but at the same time, there's stuff that y'all just, like, there's genres that you're not really gonna pick up. Maybe about halfway through this game, they got stuck. Wasn't much help online then. Okay, so this one's gonna be pretty challenging, huh? But it seems like there's certain genres of games that you guys would actually prefer full plays of, and also it seems like stuff that you've already played, like Yakuza 0, you're more interested in seeing full plays of that. So I'm gonna keep that in mind for the future, because I do like doing full plays of stuff. I've been enjoying Yakuza a lot, and I've been enjoying the process of doing Mario RPG, even if I don't care for the game itself that much. Excuse me. But yeah, if horror games are the kind of things that you guys prefer full plays to, I'll definitely remember that for this year's Spooktober. So yeah, we'll see if we can beat Devotion tomorrow night. That'll be fun. Okay. I paid fuck all attention to that. So I guess we're somebody named Zoe, and we need to light the eternal flame. Well, that was nice of her to recap for us. I'm guessing there's some evil dude, and probably 4 guardians of something we'll have to go through. Raging Mule, I'm pretty sure somebody around here has picked up Kiwami. I think Il Cornuto was talking about it in Discord earlier. Hello Zoe, you're in the land of Alwa. I'm Saga. What an awesome name. Brought you here to help us. Alwa's been enslaved by evil. We've lost our strength. Cannot do us alone. You must help us. Enter this tower and go all the way to the top to find the magic staff. When you've found the staff, quickly make your way back to town. Watch out, there may be dangerous. So this is like the tutorial tower. That's awfully convenient. Oh wow, you have a really slow, floaty jump. Alright. This Retro Game Plus super basic. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, right away this feels like a... Oh, come on, girl. This feels like a super old school, like third-party NES game, just with better graphics. Which I'm okay with. You know, retro comes in all forms, and I am a lover of most of them. Certainly not all. I think I'm probably pickiest about retro RPGs, because a lot of them just don't seem to get the concept right. Also, I thought I had to climb the entire tower to get a magic staff. Use with attack to fight enemies and destroy certain walls. Okay. Alright, swing... Okay, I can swing it. Cool. Hey, Threep! Good to see you, buddy. Crack, crack. I like that little skeleton's eyes bugged out. I popped him. Whoa. Those guys are kind of creepy looking. Pop, pop, pop. Anyway, I hope all y'all are having a really nice evening tonight. Or morning, or whatever it is, wherever the hell you are. Also, let's all pour one out for our buddy Berto Prey. I know he wanted to be here tonight, but he left us a message in Discord saying he was just too tired to do it, so... That is entirely the fault of my stupid streaming schedule and time zones. Go and light the flame in the center of this room. Join us, so we'll let you start from here. Your adventure comes to an end. Okay. There's no prompts for anything. Like, I think I walked right by this signpost out here. I think I could have read it by hitting attack. I think that's how you... Yeah. Right, ampersand tone. Let's see what's up here. Retro, I just beat Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. It was cool callback to the early Castlevania games. That's what I'm looking forward to. Next week, God, listen to me. Or don't. Next Wednesday will be the official final night of Platform February. I've set that aside just for Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. I think we'll probably be able to beat it if it doesn't completely kick my ass. So yeah, we're gonna do Bloodstained, and then I've got one more game that is yet unannounced for platformer. Oh, come on. That I'll show off Wednesday night. I probably shouldn't even be going this way, but you know what? They let me do it, I'm gonna do it. Opening Kiwami is a bit rough. Does it take longer to open up than Zero does? So I remember Zero being pretty plot heavy for the first like 2 hours or so. Not too long, you're probably good enough to beat it. Oh, thank you, Obs. It's a lot more forgiving than actual old games. Okay, good. Because I have... Do you think I make that jump? Nope. They probably spaced that out specifically so that you couldn't. Yeah, save point. I'm gonna laugh if I'm not supposed to be doing any of this. Yeah, I have all 3 original Castlevania games. I've actually got more than that, but the first 3 I feel like are kind of the notorious ones. I've beaten Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. It's actually pretty easy once you figure out all the weird Gribbly stuff in it, like how the hell you get that stupid whirlwind to work on the other side of the lake. I've never beaten the first one. I've gotten all the way to death, and I feel like left void tower, right. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Wow, amazing. I feel like I could have beaten him. I had like the triple shot boomerang, but my console crashed, which is a thing that can happen. It's because it's the cart and the system are so old. I think the pin connectors got loose, so that kind of robbed me of my chance to beat Castlevania 1. Castlevania 3 is hard as balls. I've never even gotten close to beating that one. Harm B, thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months. Cheers, my friend. Good to see you as well. Enjoy your blue gem. Also, I should apologize. In the feedback section of Discord, y'all have requested that I add notifications for stuff like follows and subs and bits. I'm working on that. I loaded up Streamlabs the other night and just kind of went cross-eyed because there's so much stuff to sift through in there. I'm also getting a bit of unexpected help from one of our lovely viewers. So I'll be cooperating with them to make notifications the most they can be. I think you guys will like it a lot. Anyway, this is Town Westwood. Thank you for coming. You've been sent for because we are weak. You must help us destroy the evil that threatens our land. Go back to the cave just outside town, talk to the knight. Open the entrance to Amber Sancellum. That's weird. I accidentally did exactly what I was supposed to do here. Find a green gemstone, a very powerful enemy before you go. Enter this house where you can find a map of Alwa. Handy. Okay, so we have to go back to that knight we met at the very beginning. It still bugs me out that there are no button prompts whatsoever for anything. I mean, I know you're supposed to push up to enter houses, but kill the old man, he's a robot, this is Westwood. wait, Harm B, I think that's Westworld. I think, right? Found a map, check your inventory, schedule location. Oh, cool, it's got a old Zelda 1 style map. That's pretty neat. Keys, orbs, level, magic items, more. Quick game, no. I ain't quitting this. That's okay. That's okay, Harm B. I make that mistake all the time. Also, I called you Absol, so who am I to really say anything? You're Westwood right now, if you know what I mean. No, explain it to me. Also, check out this dude's face. I am Ori Warui. Warui in Japanese means weird. I can't remember if Ori means anything, but it's kind of funny. Especially considering his face, because damn. I know a lot of things, come on. Do not stare too long for light. Interesting. Also, they basically have the same face. Got kind of a Garfield John situation going on there. I can save. Neat. I don't know why they put the giant brazier inside their house, but okay. Bridge broken, you cannot pass. You have a green gemstone, you can create a block that lets you pass. Cool. Alright, green gemstone, get. We need it. We need it bad. Pets do tend to look like their owners, and it's kind of weird. It is kind of weird, and I don't know if that's something where people subconsciously select for that, or if it's something about living together. I don't know. I feel like that's something worth studying. That there's actually some kind of weird-ass effect going on there that would be worth looking into. Oh, it's definitely a fact. It's just, it's never really been fully explored, I think. Warp activated. Oh, this is... Wait, this is the night they want me to talk to. Okay. Well, that was convenient. Now that you have the map, you're ready. When you've found the green gemstone, the evil is defeated. Go back to town. Cool. Okay, so the map is filling in as we wander around. So it looks like it's just a straight shot to this first boss. How do you say that? Amber Sacellum? An English major, I should be able to pronounce things. I love the way little skeleton eyes bug out. So we were talking in Discord, oh, I bet that's a green gemstone we need. So we were talking in Discord earlier about the games we're going to be playing tonight, and if people had any preferences about what they wanted me to focus on. It sounds like Siberian and Slain might be a little iffy. So I think I'm going to spend a little extra time on Always, maybe up to an hour. And then about 30 minutes on Siberian. Oh, this is not the green gemstone. It's a green rock. Well, it still works. Still works out in our favor. Yeah, an hour on this. 30 minutes on Siberian. And then we'll just do Pinstripe for a while, and then Slain whenever we're done with that. Okay, so this place is pretty twisty. And it looks like we're not coming back if we go that way. Let's see what's to the right over here. Also, yes, I've noticed I can only take 3 hits. So, probably need to be pretty careful. Who's that angry little dude? Oh. Wow. We're already getting well into spike hell here. Also dumb. Oh, this is just me with no patience whatsoever. Heart, thank you. Alright, so what's this all about? Does that mean the spikes are fake? Let's give it a try. I'm willing to try this. Because this is the last spike spit. I'm gonna have a drink. This is kind of the last spike pit on the screen you'd expect anybody to fall into, so... Yep. It's a fake! I got a copper coin. It looks really shitty. I'm happy for you, I really am. Okay, we can go that way. Maybe we can pass through the wall. Yeah. Okay, this is cool. These are like old school secrets. Just walls you can walk right the hell through. I dig that. It feels like it's been a really long time since any game actually made use of that. Just walls you can walk straight through. Okay, that didn't work. Nope. There we go. Okay, I guess we need the green gem for that. Does anybody in chat know what a Sacellum actually is? Because I've kind of been wondering that since they first mentioned it. There's like a really fancy-ass way to say sanctum. I bet the Grover House is walls you can walk through. I feel bad for anybody who's unfamiliar with Grover House. That shit was so funny. If there's anybody in chat right now who's not a member of Something Awful, that's where me and a bunch of the other folks here came up through. I would suggest giving it a look. They need all the support they can get anyway. But that's serious. I mean, if we can be real for a second here, Something Awful has basically been the internet for me since college. Like, that is the website that I hands down spend the majority of my time on when I'm on the internet. I really wouldn't know where else to go if I didn't have Something Awful. I'd probably just hang out on YouTube, watch silly videos. Saying we replaced college with 13, man. I honestly don't know what I would be like if I had made it to Something Awful any earlier. Because, you know, I joined in 2002 or 2003? Can I push these off the screen? I bet I can't. Sicilium are ancient small... Yeah, I can't push up. Sicilium are ancient small shrines from ancient Rome. So Sanctum hasn't been too far. Okay, that's cool. Pop. I'm guessing the green gemstone we get it lets us make blocks like these. There we go. Much better. Hopefully it saves. Hey, palette swap. I'm in 03, but I've quit there for now. Had a few bad experiences. Yeah. Oh, hey! We came all the way around. Neat. Yeah, I realized I hadn't seen you post in a long time. But yeah, I totally understand that. There's definitely plenty of folks on there that you can get on the bad side of, and plenty of folks that just you don't want to be around, really. I only frequent a few threads, and like the really contentious ones I hang out in, like US politics, I don't really post much. So I just kind of avoid getting in fights with people in general. Wound up joining after watching Rhett's Ah, yeah. It's kind of funny how the whole Let's Play thing... I don't know that it necessarily started on Something Awful, but I know Something Awful was definitely like a big part of its nascent days, right? And I mean, that's huge now. It's like practically an industry, especially when you factor in something like Twitch. The industry of watching people play games for you. I know a lot of people that, like, I tell them that I do streaming now. And, like, you know, they're not real big gamers, so they're like, you know, why would anybody watch somebody else play video games? Like, I don't, what's the point? Why are you doing this? And then they'll actually do it. They'll actually tune in for a stream, or they'll watch one on YouTube, and they're like, okay, I get it now. Oh, hey, I found it. Yeah, it did basically start an essay, didn't it? Yeah, who... Not a roguelike. Yeah, I was big on the Let's Play forum in its early days. I actually did one. If you want to look it up, I did a screenshot LP of Stalin vs. Martians, which, if you guys ever wanted, I could actually stream that for you, and I could beat it too. I'm one of the few people on Earth that actually owns Stalin vs. Martians. Lucky me, so. That got Obsel's attention. Place on your staff, it fits perfectly. Now you can hold up and press attack to create gemstone blocks. The attack create block uses magic, so you have to wait for your magic meter to be refilled and create another. Okay, so you can make one at a time, and they work just like that game. The absolute essence of copyright infringement. I'm kind of shocked it was on Steam long enough for me to even get, considering how bad it was about that. Let's see. Let's only have one heart. Kind of makes me nervous. Oh, I ain't screwing with that yet. Let me get some hearts back first. I was looking at this totally backwards. I was like, they're gonna make me build a block bridge, one block at a time, across that whole spike floor. And it's like, no, actually, you can just go this way. No, you idiot. You can go this way. Not really like, thank you so much for subscribing for 6 months. Enjoy your blue gem. You've earned it. Wow. Okay. And a toast to you and all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. It still kind of blows my mind that there are people kicking money to me every month just because I play video games and let them watch. But I appreciate it so much. More than you could ever know. And I promise you, when I get that cardboard cut out of me to sit up in front of the camera like we were talking about in Discord today, it'll be totally worth it. Hey, Hieronymus! Good to see you, buddy. The King of Limbo. Limbo the Lost. Oh. Oh. I'll have to see if I can get a hold of that. That has quite a reputation. Okay, wait, made my joke. No, I got it. Not really like it's. Maybe you couldn't see it in chat, but like when you're like, hey, yeah, who would pay for money for that? You didn't have an icon, and then we're like, oh wait, it did. So don't worry, it worked out just fine. Yeah, we're having a little something awful chat about because I was pimping it to anybody watching right now who's not a part of Something Awful, because it's been such a formative experience for me. And it's, you know, it's the reason I've started all of this. It's the reason I started doing reviews. Can't believe I've been on there for Irons 2. I know, right? It's absurd. Yeah, I joined in, I think, 2003. And I lurked for like a decade. I did not post hardly anything because I was too... You know how a lot of people, like, they use the anonymity of the internet to just, like, post whatever they want and be, like, total jackasses about things and stuff? I can't do that. Like, my internet persona is still me. I feel super uncomfortable. I felt super uncomfortable posting things for the longest time. And eventually I did get comfortable enough to start posting things. But it took ages. Raging Amelia still lurk. It's still a great website, even if you do lurk. Honestly, like there's a lot of good. I mean, I basically lurk U.S. politics there. I don't think I can make that. Wait a minute. Wait. I got an idea. I've had an idea. MIRC. I have never in my life used IRC. I mean, oh, this isn't gonna work either. Wait, no it is. I've got an idea. I've had an idea. Oh, yeah, we know Palace Swap, we know. Hey, Dave Thulu, almost missed you there. Please give money to Lotax. Yes, Lotax needs all the money he can get. I think I'm gonna start, changing up my, profile picture and maybe get myself an icon on there, because I have spent no money on Something Awful since I joined all those millions of years ago. And I feel kind of bad about that because I know the site's kind of suffering now. And it's been such a huge part of my life. Like, it's basically the internet for me. And it's the whole reason I could start with my reviews and I could get my streams to take off, because they really have taken off. If we can be honest for a second here. No IRC? No, I dodged it. All my friends at the time used, what was it, ICQ? The chat program that was the little, that had the little flower icon? I was just on there all the time. And I was never a big, like, general chatter. I didn't want to get into big chat rooms. I just wanted to have, like, one-on-one conversations with people. Soon you'll pass Artifacts viewers. If I'm not already there. I got 16 people watching right now. I mean, let's... Just to tell you how much I appreciate you guys, I feel like getting to this point in just 6 months, despite having done reviews and having the website and all prior to this, I still feel like that's a huge accomplishment. I owe it all to you guys, because you've been so supportive of this. You actually bother to come out at this weird-ass time that I stream and, like, watch me play all kinds of weird-ass games. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. These same blue orbs lying around, they're very powerful, and if you say you should try to collect them. The more you have, the more powerful you become. Find the protectors. Also, treasure hidden somewhere in this dungeon. You should really try to find it before you leave. Okay. Where are we? Oh, we're coming up on the back from the boss way. On the boss from back way. Don't forget you. I know. Oh, we ain't going this way. Oh, Raging Mule, that's right. You're in LA too. Okay, so here's the big thing for me. In terms of growing the channel, I really need to find some other channels to kind of partner up with and like do like hosting and rating and stuff, because there's a bunch of channels I really like right now. There's I host two right now, Darkacre Jack in the mornings here, and Badweed, my buddy Tino, in the afternoons. I absolutely love their channels, but they're also at times when I can watch, but we can't really, you know, our audiences are totally different, you know? I need to find some people streaming around this time, but I just haven't keyed into anybody that I really like that streams like late night Pacific time. I'm in LA and Odd's bushes. Joke's on you, I don't have bushes here. I live in a townhouse. So, what you doing? Not a roguelike. There has to be some kind of Twitch stream or chat there, and I post in there. It's mainly to post like when you're actually streaming. And yeah, I've tuned into some. There's a Something Awful streamer right now named Hiwang. He seems to have a pretty solid stream. I don't catch him all that often. He's doing Lobotomy Corporation right now. If you guys want to abandon my stream and check him out. Deadmau5's channel got shut down. Maybe we can work something out. Hey, I think you've got a point there. I just need H Bomber guy to notice me, and then I'm on easy street. How dare you enter these chambers? Why have you come to this land to destroy us? We have nothing to you. We are nothing to you. You should show Vicar your divine honor and respect. He's the only true deity. We don't have to talk. Have at you. Nice. Symphony of the Night reference. You're a giant spider. Why then are you a giant spider? Hit. Punch. Destroy. Okay. He has 6 health and I have 1. He had 6 health. Now he has 4. Okay, that was dumb. Okay. Pretty simple pattern. He jumps down. They got a death counter. He jumps down, low fireball, high fireball. And then he sits there for a second. I can do that. Oh, it says trans rights! Trans rights are civil rights are human rights. Absolutely. All are welcome in my stream. As long as you're civil about it. That block up again. Whoosh, whoosh. There we go. Okay. Okay, I can totally do this. Alright, that was only 1 hit, but that's fine. I like the way the little spiders move around. Oh, come on. Give me a break here. Damn it. Get your human rights on my video games. That's not what this is about. Actually, it's about ethics and streaming. You can team up with some of the YouTubers and post the internet celebrities thread. That'd be interesting. Yeah, honestly, whoa. I just need to make more of an effort to network. There are people out there I can definitely network with. Because I've got, you know, like, I've got a I F that up. I've got like a medium small channel now, I think. Sounds for someone's bushes. Lol, if you're human. I know, right? What's up with those pasty goobers? That's another thing I was really happy to find out through Discord, is that I have a really, really diverse viewer base, reader base. Wow, I already screwed this fight up. What even is the point? And I'm really happy about that. Because we do get some really good discussions going in with all sorts of perspectives. You know, I was just thinking today, it's hard for me to believe there was ever a time when I didn't have a Discord. Because so much conversation goes on in there. I get so much useful feedback from there. Like, we have such a nice community there that, like, I can't believe I was ever like, oh, I don't need Discord. I kind of avoided it at first, because I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not really big, like, group chatter kind of person. And I thought it'd just be a pain to maintain, but no, it's been great. It feels kind of like a cornerstone of everything I'm doing now. Just Google the Twitch banning Deadmau5 thing. What an asshole. Oh, I'll have to look that up later. Sounds juicy. Like, put your hands up, you're high right now. Alright, I guess we're pretty good with this one. Pop. Boy, how ignoble a death would it be to beat that boss, come out here, and that skeleton bumps into us and kills us. I totally see that happening too. Alright, I'm gonna go straight across here. Robot Liberation 3, thank you so much for the bits. 100 bits, thank you so much. You guys, I want to let you guys know, the bits make a big difference. Like, that adds up over time. It really does. So, thank you so much. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I already did. Update your notes. Can't believe I live in an age where news articles begin with the incident began over the weekend during a heated game of PUBG. I know. He got banned for using a homophobic slur, then went to Reddit to whine about double standards. Oh, are you kidding me? This is the thing. In the internet age, you cannot have heroes. You cannot have, like, you need to expect that everybody is going to disappoint you at some point. And yes, yeah, I know how that sounds with me saying that, but yeah. I don't know, it's just, you have to be prepared. Because there's so many folks out there that they've built their followings through, like, movies or music or TV appearances or whatever, but you've never really gotten to see the person themselves. And now that we have Twitter and live streaming and stuff, it's so much harder to hide who you really are. And I think a lot of them don't even really intend to, so. MapleStory streamer. Can you become the official streamer for your company? We'll see about that, Hieronymus. I know Nexon does regular streams. I don't think they're aware that I do a lot of streaming. So, and I don't, the folks that they get to stream, I don't know if they're actual streamers or not. Deadmau5 should never have been anybody's hero. When will you milkshake duck Oddish? Let's see, how could I disappoint you guys? I'm sure I'll think of something. No, I think if I've survived 6 months on Twitch and Twitter, I'm on Twitter a lot. I've been tweeting more and more lately. I think if we haven't run into anything objectionable yet, probably pretty okay. Probably. Wouldn't want to be anybody's official anything. Yeah, I don't like being told what to do either. That's the thing. I think a lot of these folks that get in trouble, it's because they don't start out genuine. They build up this persona, and then like it gets, like I said, it gets harder and harder to maintain it in this extremely online age where you can be plugged directly into Twitter, you can be plugged directly into Twitch. You're right there in front of your fans all the time. So I think it calls for a different approach. Like, I think if you're not genuine from the onset, you're gonna have a really hard time adjusting to it. So that's why I'm here like this for you guys, like every other night. So there's not really gonna be any surprises. Peach, you made it! Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Yay, Peach is here, guys. I should have a bottle here. Their mouses are a lot longer, yeah. What is your opinion on Israel? Israel's an apartheid state, if you really want to get into that. Oddish, you should apologize for your outrun skills. Yeah, you're right. If there's anything about my offensive about my performance, it's my outrun skills. Hey Peach, we were just talking about what's going to eventually get Oddish banned from Twitch. Maybe my position on Israel. I don't think it's a super popular one at the moment. At least not. He jumped on it. Of course I did. It's definitely going to be a political rant. Okay, so... Well, I did bring this up last week because Ilhan Omar, one of the freshman representatives in the United States House, got absolutely slammed for supposedly for anti-Semitism, but I'm not Jewish. I can't say it wasn't anti-Semitic, but I did not like anything about the way that went down. I didn't see anything wrong with what she said. She's basically speaking the truth about the most influential super PAC in the United States that is heavily, like, Israel aligned. And she was just saying, yeah, they're hugely influential. Like, they essentially buy off representatives, and she got so much shit for that, and that never should have happened. She never should have gotten a response. We all know who controls Twitch. Yeah, there's the whole thing about... okay, the other thing about the Ilhan Omar stuff is it actually made me go out and look up BDS and seriously consider getting involved with that, because I was livid about that. I don't think I've been that angry about something in politics. I haven't been that angry about anything in politics in a long time, even with Trump as president. Jewish is slightly complicated, but you're pretty much right. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to go out and say, like, no way was it anti-Semitic. That's like a fault. Even I think I tweeted something like that, honestly. But we can just let that ride. You know, that's not my place to say, but as an outsider looking in, it felt way too opportunistic just to slag her for speaking truth. So I know she didn't use ideal language to express it, but I definitely feel like the reaction was overblown, even if it was offensive. Okay, now I have to catch up on chat. I don't talk about Israel with friends, I don't talk about Taiwan with friends. Yeah, Taiwan is complicated. Oh, but we're probably going to talk about Taiwan tomorrow night when I do Devotion, because the developer's Taiwanese. That's probably a game about Taiwan. Two Chinese people say this. Not really, like, no, don't do it. Yeah, I saw a lot. I did see a lot of Jewish folks saying that it was offensive. I also saw a bunch saying it wasn't, so I don't really want to jump into the middle of that. I think probably the most I should say is I don't think the backlash against her should have been as venomous as it was. And I think there is something to be said for the insane amount of racism that representatives like Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib have to endure as Muslim representatives in the United States. So, yeah, I don't know. That's my piece on it. I'm a huge supporter of them. Like, they're exactly the kind of representatives I want to see in Congress. So any attacks against them, I'm going to be extremely skeptical of. I'm not going to minimize anybody's experiences. I'm not going to say like you don't have the right to be offended. That's not my place to say that. But yeah, I'm going to be on their side because I feel like they need all the support they can get to help make representation in the United States more accurate of who actually lives here. You know, they are a step in the right direction, even if every step they take isn't perfect. So, sorry, did I overdo it there? I was just pissed about it. His rookie cards went down after the statements. Yeah. I got really mad when I saw Mitt Romney smile after Benghazi. Yes, Dave Lulu. Yes. Yeah. We were talking about it. That might have been the last time I got that mad about something. Mitt Romney, specifically. I know there are worse people in Congress than Mitt Romney. I mean, we've got Steve King, who is a literal white supremacist. We've got Chuck Grassley, who's just like drags his feet on everything that could possibly be good and useful in the Senate. We got Mitch McConnell, who's basically hamstrung our entire democracy. But I think I hate Mitt Romney more than anybody else because of two things. One, because of him and that stupid ass smirk when he politicized the Benghazi attacks. And two, I forget which debate it was with Obama, but there was this young woman who got up with a question about his plans for the economy. And she was skeptical about whether or not his plan would be able to address things like student debt and, you know, immediate concerns for her. Because he hadn't released any details on it. And she was like, she basically wanted to know, can you guarantee, can you say that your budget plan is going to address these issues? And he got up and he said, well, of course it can. Of course it will address all those things. And did not touch a single specific after that. I wanted to reach inside my television and choke that motherfucker out. That is seriously one of the most arrogant, disrespectful things I have ever seen in politics. And if I ever met that man, I don't know if I'd be able to resist punching him right in his stupid, smug-ass face. So, that's my piece on Mitt Romney. Maybe I should play video games now. This is a well. It has water in it. I need to find something to carry water in. Please clip that. Please. I'm never gonna hide my opinions. I know a lot of Twitch streamers are like, no religion, no politics, but that is, you know, it's a driving force in our society. And I don't think people can really afford to hide their opinions. This shit is important, you know, and it's more important now than it's ever been because we're in uncharted territory. You know, we've got people in power now who are obviously, desperately, incredibly incompetent, unprepared for the challenges that face us, like climate change, you know? And I don't think it's enough for people to say like, oh, I don't want to deal with politics. I don't want to deal with this. Like, there's too much going on. There's too much at stake. So I apologize. I apologize to anybody who's like tuning in just to kind of like chill out and watch video games, because I feel really strongly about this stuff. Yeah, sorry, Absolute. I keep playing before I go too deep. Yeah, CM Kruger. Exactly. You might not be interested in politics, but politics are interested in you. Ask me about your thoughts on the DeVos sometimes. Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll get into that eventually. It's like the reverse of Reagan Jr. actually being really cool, yeah. That's kind of amazing, isn't it? How in God's name did Ronald Reagan's son, of all people, actually turn out to be a pretty decent person? You're just speculating or banned, not trying to make it happen. Oh shit, this guy's actually trying to kill me. I'm too busy sitting here talking about the people in real life that are trying to kill me. Through economic and social policy. I'm not paying attention to the monsters here trying to kill me. Oh no! He takes 2 hits. So my political rant is clips.twitch.tv viscous peppy koala sooner or later. Reagan Jr. became cool because he's gay, no joke. Doesn't actually surprise me. That's something I'm never really gonna understand, is that strange intersection in politics where you end up with gay conservatives. That one's never really tracked with me. I was late because I was teaching my little sister what anti-miscegenation was. Peach. I'm so sorry, Peach. We can chill and play fun video games for a while. I'll lay off it for a bit. That video of the guy on Tucker Carlson's show where Tucker throws a hissy fit. Oh yeah, I was looking at that like an hour before I started the stream. Guys, what is that guy's? I just followed that guy on Twitch. Who is he? The Finnish economist? What is his name? Rutger something? Who is that dude? I gotta look this up. Cause this guy's actually he's a pretty big deal, and I think you guys would like him a lot. Rutger Bregman. Rutger Bregman? Yeah, Rutger Bregman. You want to pro follow on Twitch this guy right here? Yeah. Sorry, I had to click off this for a sec. Does he stream Fortnite? Does he play Eve? Oh my god. Okay, anyone just poking their head in chat right now? I'm not... Yeah. I let Hieronymus' comment through because it's truth. Reagan's policies were terrible for gay people, and more people need to be aware of that. And also because I trust you guys to not get really weird if I let the phrase "killed the gays" go through auto moderation. He's an economist, so yeah, probably Eve. Yeah. I played Eve Online for a while. I actually really enjoyed it. I think I talked about that a bit before. I would probably still be playing Eve if I had the time to devote to it. I just realized we're gonna have to get off of this game in like 5 minutes. It wasted so much time like yammering about politics. Hey, Palaswap. Someone misused it, I'll ban the show, and so no worries. Okay, awesome. What's up, Palaswap? So yeah, this game's pretty cool. I like this game. It's some nice, old school, open map design platforming. Doesn't seem too hard so far, but it does feel kind of like potential Castlevania situation where you just need to be really, really careful with your movement. I mean, everything's pretty slow paced so far. But yeah, I mean, 3 hits and you're dead is pretty dangerous. On a scale of 1 to Reagan, how would you rate this game? How would I rate this game? Shit, who was, it seemed Lee Marvin was pretty cool. I would give this, Man, all the political references I want to make are extremely problematic right now, because I can't call this a Carter, because he's undeniably a good man, but had a pretty awful presidency, and some of that was indeed his fault. I can't call this a Clinton, because too much baggage there. Which Reagan would you rate this game as? This can be a Reagan Jr. But then again, it's not unexpectedly good, is the thing. I was kind of expecting good things from this game, and yeah, it's good, so. Alright, I can get across here this way. You say it's more of a poker Van Buren. You guys are actually exceeding my historical knowledge here. If I throw this in the water, what happens? Oh, it goes. Okay. It's time to play Reagan or Rogan. Yeesh. That's not gonna be easy. Joe Rogan's one of those guys, like, I remember watching him on The Man Show before I knew any better. And, like, some of the clips I'd seen of his podcast made me want to believe he was a pretty cool dude, but then I think a bunch of stuff just came out about, like, he made some really shitty comments. I didn't even bother to register what they were, but yeah. Oh! Well, okay. Yeah, please anything but that. Joe Rogan sucks, but Rogan fans are worse. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I think we're probably gonna call it here then. That was a perfect time to die, so. I'm sorry I didn't get as much mileage out of Alwa's Awakening as I probably should have, due to my rants, but cool game so far. I give it a thumbs up. I'll be playing more of it off stream, and you can expect a review of it probably next week. Well, I mean, it'd have to be next week. Awful both sides are, yeah. I think that's something that a lot of people don't really get anymore, is that you can't do both sides-ism. Both. Whoa. Whoa, you guys can't see this. My gamepad is actually controlling my mouse right now. Oh, the buttons work too. That's crazy. Whoa, I can actually navigate. I'm not in big picture mode right now, but I can actually navigate Steam entirely with my controller. Left stick scrolls through my library. Right stick is actually my mouse cursor. That's kind of nuts. Pro tip, any quote about how strong apes are is totally Joe Rogan. It's like freaking Morty. Welcome to the stream controller. Yeah, that is really neat. I did not expect that at all. I apologize to anybody just tuning in. We're actually moving off of Alwa's Awakening and over to Cyberian, the time-traveling warrior. Also, we're talking this shit out of politics, so be prepared for that. It's not like I'm going to shut anybody down at this point. All right. Please, thank you so much for subscribing to Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. That is very generous of you. I guess you must be enjoying the stream. How the fuck do you spell Siberian? Siberian is not on Twitch. Jesus Christ, that's unexpected. Really? Warrior. Yeah, he's not on here. Okay, I'm gonna call this retro then. Better than just not tagging it. There's some very loud thunder. Go on. Go with Audience of Fire and Brimstone. That's me, guys. I might start bringing more wine to these streams. I think it loosens me up a bit. Okay, random thought. Totally random. Would you guys be interested in not like as a big official thing, but like wine reviews? Because I think if I can notch some more subscribers, I might start getting like bottles of wine specifically for streaming nights, and I can talk about which ones I get, and which ones are good. Hey, Pleeds, been doing some mishmash streams of smaller games. I gotta respect the effort to run through a schedule of games. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I really enjoy doing variety nights a lot. Wow, we get to see stuff like this. Yeah, variety nights are some of the most fun streams I do because we just get to check out a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Okay, chat, I need some feedback here. Do you want scan lines or no scan lines? Are you gonna be sensible about it or are you gonna go Hieronymus, you know me. Okay, so, oh, I thought you meant wine reviews. Nice, not a roguelike. Off, please. Okay. Off. Got it. How about Winefield feet reviews? What the hell? It's fun watching someone enjoy something they know a lot about, so if you like, go for it. I've, one of my long-term, low-key life goals is to become something of a sommelier, to actually learn something about wines, so... The thing is, I'm way on the cheap spectrum right now. This that I was drinking last night, was like $5.99 from your local Trader Joe's. It was Burning Cavalier. It was Burning Cavalier Merlot Cabernet blend. Yeah, I know. So yeah, okay. I might I just a new gimmick because it would be Wine Dad. That is not a new gimmick for me. This trip is mad. I can't see Barbarian? Whoa. Alright. We got stabby bits. Okay, I'm not supposed to kill them. Sorry. What are y'all trying to teach me? Okay. I can barely read the title font, it's awful. You go for box wine reviews? Ow, Christ. What the hell is that all about, dude? Jesus! Okay. Nope. Okay, you have a really short sword. Nope. I brought a short sword to a spear fight here. Okay, I'm gonna add that as yet another stream. What are my streaming goals at? What are my current streaming goals? I think 30? What is it? 30 is Switch streams, and then 40 is GBA GameCube stuff, so I might slot in at 35 to do informal wine reviews and a variety of wine for the stream. Yeah, 30, 40, okay. Okay, so yeah. Alright, at 35 subscribers, we'll start doing informal wine reviews as an actual thing. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be bringing wine to streams now that I can actually drink, because I'm done with my Invisalign stuff. Anybody who missed the very beginning of the stream, I was doing Invisalign, the like kind of clear plastic braces, for the last 10 months. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this motherfucker brought a gun to a sword fight. What is going on with this guy? And I'm finally done. I got him off so I can eat and drink all I want. No. Okay, the moment you whiff an attack, you know you fucked up in this. And it feels kind of awful. Attacks are really stiff in this. Still Rice Kid's gimmick in rate games and doing a rating with wine. First enemy in this game is tossing it. She doesn't seem like a very good choice. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Peach Girl. Yeah, I'm just... Oh my god. Whoever said I probably wouldn't be playing this one long is probably right. I shouldn't shit-talk this too much because I got it from the developers, but it's not like I'm gonna lie to you guys. Press down. Wow, 40 coins for 1 heart seems like kind of a rip-off. Okay. I don't think this guy really thought through his whole attack paradigm here. Ugh. Okay, you really... Unless there's a roll or something they didn't... No. I think this is a 2-button game. I think there is jump and attack, and that's it. Because nothing else does anything. So basically you have to attack and immediately jump away because of how slow the attack is and how hard you're committed to it. I'm not sure what game this design is aping, necessarily. Slow and clunky Broforce. Wow, okay, thanks for that. Alright, let's go ahead. No. Yeah, I think it's the art style. Everything being extremely neon. There's not a whole lot of distinction between the characters and the environments. Volgar the Viking. I should have seen that. I should have seen that coming. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely Volgar the Viking. Though why somebody would be making an homage to Volgar the Viking, I have no idea. Volgar is good for what it is, but it itself is an homage to other games. And I don't think that really helped it. Opsal. Oh. Ripstream. I was gonna say this is nothing like Volgar, and then that happened. Yep. Why? Why? Volgar, I said this in my review of Volgar, it was probably the nicest review I would ever write for a game that I actively hated. Because I really do not enjoy playing Volgar at all. I don't like that kind of difficulty. Where you basically have to get everything perfect or redo like 5 to 10 minutes of work. I understand that there are people that do like it, and for them, yeah, Volgar is a great game. For the general gaming public, no. It wastes too much of your time expecting perfection. I really thought you'd move on to the next game after that death sent you back that far. I really try to give these games a chance. I really do. That was dumb, and I knew he was gonna do that too. Oh wow, you cannot leave until you kill all the enemies on the screen. So yeah, expect another restart here in a second. The main thing here, you can't combo. I don't know why. Okay, you do, Yeah, you get an X. And he just stumbles and falls, which is really weird. Volgar rant during Twitch gaming stream. This is just a rant stream at this point. Sometimes you gotta know when to quit. Like when I spent 4 hours in the first half of the first stage of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I've watched this one streamer try to do speedruns of Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and he was basically just resetting the first stage over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Until he got a very specific weapon he wanted out of the first chest in the game. This might be the last chance I'm giving this game. The basic enemy really shouldn't take one. Thanks, Cragger. Man, they really don't give you much chance to get away from that dude either. They really don't. I wish I gotta take 12 hours, 2 6-hour streams to beat the last stage of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Jesus Christ. I mean, I totally get the appeal of watching speedrun practice now. Because I've been watching that dude Arcus. Like, I watch that dude a lot now. And he's been practicing for the big, oh my god, for the Big 20 speedrun race that's coming up in March. And I really enjoy it. Like, I don't mind watching him play the same levels over and over again, but there's a plan. There's a reason for it. He's trying to perfect a specific style that you don't actually have to perfect to beat the game. This is what I don't like. Expecting perfect play just for basic progression through a game. I like speedruns, but I don't think I watched. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody. Peach, that's why you never got on platformers? Every game felt like that? Yeah. Because platforming, you kind of have to build it up to be second nature. Like, I've been... So I have the Nintendo Online service for the Switch, right? And that includes a bunch of old NES games. I've been letting my daughter, my 7-year-old, play... Yeah, I might as well shell out for this. I've been letting my 7-year-old play classic Super Mario Brothers. And, you know, it's amazing for me to watch, because she will run right the hell in that first Goomba. Or she'll get past him, and then, like, just walk straight into a pit. Like, that connection between what you're seeing and what you want to do just isn't there. And, like, it's been so long for me since... Because, you know, I got a classic NES when I was, like, 4 or 5 years old. And I've had so much practice with it that connection between what I want to be doing and the controller is second nature to me. But for anybody that it isn't like that, you know... Every platformer is going to be like, I want to be the guy. You know? CM Kruger, you didn't pick... I seriously didn't pick up that heart. I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid. A few years younger than you, I didn't have an NES or SNES. Yep. Yeah, it sucks that that's the way it works, but if you didn't come up playing those games, like, that's a huge gulf in just muscle memory to overcome. Yeah, platformers. I think a lot of people underestimate that, just how niche platformers actually are if you don't have that background in them. I was dreams of jumping on Goombas because of how deep he was falling down that platformer hole. Didn't have an NES or SNES, this suck at Mario. Yep, it can't be helped. It's... These guys are really pissing me off. Like, really, really pissing me off. Like, you have... I think you have to bait out the attack and then counter. I don't think there's any other safe way to do it. Because I just keep getting stabbed in the dick by that guy. Oh, this looks like fun. It really is stabbed in the dick, too, because he's jabbing at waist level. Alright. Press down. There's a heart. Okay, I definitely collected that one. Oh, what the f... Okay. Okay. Okay, bait, stab. Bait, stab. Bait, stab. Alright, alright. Very basic thing here. I'm supposedly playing some kind of Conan the Barbarian style dude, right? Your basic combat loop then should not be wait for a guy to swing at you and then get a little poking. That is the absolute antithesis of the Barbarian paradigm. Yes, I just used the word paradigm. No, I don't apologize for anything. Nope. There is... Okay, these are timed. Platformers were the original Battle Royales. Their first big... That is true, they were their first big game trend, everything had to ape. Your first year is Splatoon. Splatoon's an awesome game, though. My one of my coworkers is a huge Splatoon fan. My nephew is big on Splatoon. I played it with him last time I was in Japan, and we had a lot of fun. The mighty barbarian getting opened by some hobos with spears. Exactly! Exactly! It's... God damn it. This laser thing really pisses... I'm dead. This laser thing really pisses me off. Alright guys, that was Siberian. I will give that one a chance off stream. I'll give it, I don't know, I'll give it at least like 30 minutes or something, but that's a level of perfection that I don't think any game is really entitled to ask. Which Reagan would you rate this one as? Oh. I'm gonna give that one a kissing ear. That one was just... That was just, like, offensive and horrifying if you dig into what it really is. I guess we know why Twitch doesn't have a listing for it. Ouch. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we got something good next. Because we're going to play Pinstripe. Which apparently has been getting a lot of attention lately, and I'm not entirely sure why, because this game came out like... Here, let me check. When did this game actually release? April 24th, 2017. And for some reason, this thing has been showing up on a lot of streams. In a lot of news. I don't know why, necessarily. Someone else remembers Spitting Image. Alright. Be right back to leave my Discord comments about how you want to say. Oh, you got to see it. Alright. Again, there's nothing wrong with wanting to see a game. Like, if you guys wanted to see Stalin versus Martians, I wouldn't hate on you for that. I mean, once we got into it, we'd be, oh, Armor Games, cool. I didn't realize Armor Games published, like, full-on games. That's pretty cool. Oh, speaking of Armor Games, real quick, there is a free point-and-click series called Don't Escape. I did an indie piece on it on my website. It's 3 games where they're first-person point-and-click adventures where the whole point is to not escape from something, and they're really good. Really, really good. All 3 of them are very different styles, at least story-wise. The 4th one is in the works right now. It's going to be published on Steam. I think you can wishlist it right now. Don't Escape 4. And I believe that one's being published by Armor Games, which just made me think of that. Hieronymus, Liar Princess, Friday. I'm going to be doing that one first thing Friday night. Again, okay, let me run over the schedule real quick. Tomorrow night, we're doing a special one-off stream. 10 p.m. Pacific, we're doing Devotion. The second horror game from the developers that did Detention, which I really enjoyed. We might beat it on stream. I don't know. We'll see. Friday night, we're doing Liar Princess and the Blind Prince on Switch. It's my first ever Switch stream, so be gentle. And then after that, we're going to do Yoku's Island Express, because I promised we would. I wanted to do the Hex 2, but we're probably not getting to that. And then Saturday, we're finishing Mario RPG, and Monday, we're doing Mario Yakuza 0. And we're probably starting the, Reader's Choice Review nominations, either Friday or Saturday. So there we go. Yeah, I'm really excited about Yoku's Island Express, too. So yeah. Anyway, options? Okay, this all looks good. New game. I know, this week was huge. All of my successes seem to stack up on one week, and then I don't know what the hell to do about it. Like, last week, none of the developers I contacted for Variety Night got back to me. So that's why we did like the indie horror stuff that I just built up over time. This week, I sent off a whole bunch of long shots. Like I contacted Nippon Ichi about a Switch game. I contacted the Devotion devs, which honestly I think I contacted them about Detention and never heard back from them. So I wasn't expecting anything. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. And I got everything I asked for this time. So yeah, it was actually kind of a struggle to squeeze everything in. Random chances like that, you get streaks of good luck and streaks of bad.
Wake up,
Yeah.
Daddy.
What? Hi, Bo.
You're sleepwalking again.
I am? Sorry.
Hey, do you smell smoke?
Yes.
Let's go investigate.
Maybe I should go investigate.
You can be Sherlock.
You got it, Watson.
You're silly.
You started it. Oh my god. Look at this Tim Burton motherfucker.
It's a mirror, Sherlock.
My kid's a dick.
It's so dusty, I can barely see your face.
Sleepwalking on the couch. Hey, Marble Screw. Good to see you.
Ooh. Look at us, Dad. We look like funny ghosts.
Okay, right away, I love the voice acting.
Boom!
It's Boo, sweetie.
Oh, right.
I really like his voice acting.
Boob.
That's adorable. Wow, the sound is intense. Do you hear that bass? I'm rather impressed by that. Is he a priest? Yes, yes he is. Whoa, I had an interaction prompt there. Okay. Yeah, he's got the collar and he's got a little cross on his jacket. I got this game confused with another one. That was the one about becoming a necromancer after the daughters. Nah, I don't think so.
Poor Geordie.
I watched a tiny bit of this one, I think.
He's all stuck.
I want to say
in his
Mr. Craven either streamed it or did a video on it. It was ages ago, like back in 2017, so I don't remember anything about it, so don't worry. Locked? Oh, wait, I see it. Whoa! Whoa, oh, nice. Oh, Daddy just fucked everything up, sweetie.
What's that, Daddy?
I don't know. Game Bear not trying to endanger us how to manipulate my emotions. I'll punch this game. Yeah, I think you can probably see.
Looks like a frozen drop of oil.
What do you feel? What does your heart tell you?
I can probably smell that. I don't think it's very nice to torment him like that.
I didn't do it on purpose. Also, crisp crumbs. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. There's a light here. There's wiring on the wall. It goes all the way over here to this button. Bo, how did you get up here? So what kind of... Well, I was going to say what kind of asshole train puts their button for the door way up there on the other side of the car, but also look how big this train car is. So I guess I can't really say anything.
Why is all your stuff thrown out that door, Daddy?
Somebody's an asshole.
Is that Mummy's locket?
Examine. Aww. Oh, Jesus, you can rotate it. That's unexpected. Considering everything in this game is 2D so far. Okay, that lets me... Okay, so I'm basically in my inventory there. A strange portrait of a man, Buddy de Bleek. I can save my game at portraits of Buddy de Bleek. We're gonna ball, yeah. There's something scratched into the wall here. It says she's. Mine. Okay, if anybody had any doubt up to this point, that don't work.
Sherlock,
Watson?
I think I can reach that button.
Button. Okay, push it. There we go. I had to wait until both lit up. Guess it takes place in the 20s. It's a neat art style. Oh, look at this. This looks super cool. Oh, Bo. Hi. Hello.
How did this get here?
Bo's notebook.
Don't look at it, Daddy.
Why not?
It's just a silly drawing.
Oh, but it's cute though. Aww. Happy son and Bo and Daddy and a doggy and that's probably dead mommy up in the corner. Failure? Alright. Alright. What the? Okay, that's interesting. Rotating button platforms. Mommies are always dead. Video games are dangerous. Video games are hazardous to happy families. It's like anime protagonist syndrome. You can't be an anime protagonist unless you're an orphan.
Good morning, Ted.
Mr. Pinstripe. Roll credits. Good morning.
And who might this be?
This voice acting is incredibly good.
Hello there, Bo.
They must have really shelled out for this. Either that or they found some incredible amateurs.
Do you like balloons?
Don't answer that.
How about a shiny black one?
Ooh, who are you?
Just a friendly man
Disagree.
with a shiny black balloon.
Okay, this is the point where the parenting instincts kick in, and you grab your kid and you run like hell. Lots of anime protagonists have conspicuously off-screen parents. There's 2 million single dads in games, like 5 single moms. I know, that's super fucked up, the threep. It's one of the things I liked about Grandy. Your mom's just hanging out running a restaurant the whole time. That's what, Peach Girl, that's what I liked about Chrono Cross. Is Chrono's mom is just hanging out there doing the dishes. Like, oh, go have fun, son. Go overthrow a tyrant 400 years in the past. It's cool. No problem. Oh, hey, I was just doing the dishes and admiring the sun glinting off of the Black Omen, which you had a hand raising out of the ocean. Are you going to go destroy that today? Yeah, you do that. Don't forget to feed the cats. Bye, son. I love you. Someone has played. I haven't played Octodad. That's right. This guy's totally a member of an international child trafficking. This guy is the child trafficking ring.
Oh, and Bo.
He's basically Slender Man.
I like your dress.
Oh, fuck you, bud.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Neither you, lipless freak.
Bo, your daddy is such a brute.
Mm-hmm. Deku's mom gotta go. There are no on-screen dudes in Love Live, even though they have dads. Child trafficking ring is the worst ring sequel. What is this? Ew.
Nice.
It's a sack.
Looks like a giant old sack.
That's exactly what it is.
It makes me dizzy.
Can we...
Daddy, I think you should stop sniffing that thing.
I agree, Bo.
Looks like it's bad for you.
Can we get up? Oh, I can't get up here. Man, Daddy got the mad ups. I don't think there's anything I can do up here, but whatever. Up.
Look! A balloon!
Nope,
Daddy.
Bo. Bo. What have I told you about? Ew. Oh, this isn't gonna end well. Hey, Silver Mike. Yeah, it's fine. We've all seen. Nope. Oh no.
My. Your little girl is a feisty one.
Can we just sock him in the dick?
But don't worry, Ted.
It's right at shoulder level. We could just like leverage straight into that.
She'll soon call me father.
Whoa. Okay. Thomas Brushes Pinstripe. Is he named after Father Ted? Peach Girl, you and I, same wavelength. I knew. Yep, you knew, Absol. You knew. Wait, is this like an allegory for someone's hostile divorce? I'm interested to find out. Because there's something going on here. Like, either this dude is dead, or his kid is dead, or they're both dead, or something. Something's going on here that is untoward. The consumption of my speed shrooms is strictly prohibited. That escalated in a hurry. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, suicidal thoughts. They didn't even go for like the low-hanging fruit of a side effects joke. They went straight for the actual shit. Or a 1+1 upgrade of player shoot speed. So don't do it. Prinkle's Balloon Shop. Prinkle, you say? Chat bus from here again. Have fun. Sorry to hear that, not a roguelike, but thanks for coming out tonight. Thank you so much. Hey, Pumpkins. Hey, Paul. Oh, I squished it. Everyone always does suicidal ideations. The real fun is homicidal. The door is locked with a golden padlock, so we ain't going that way. Alright, I should be able to... Whoop, and whoop. There we go. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I like going the wrong way on things. Oh, those aren't bouncy. Heck yeah, ball physics. I mean, we already had the big greasy sacks, so ball physics is a natural progression from there. Whoa!
Hey.
Hey.
Up here.
Yeah, hi.
Why the hell are you dressed like a damn preacher?
Because I am one.
Have you tried these sack things?
Wait, what? You're drinking that shit? Are you insane?
Oh.
Get down. Well, Felix is dead. Ripperoni. Oh, there he is. Oh, I love it. Hey, Felix. Trying to hook you on sack. He's huffing sack. Beauty pie. We killed him, guys. It's over. Our long international nightmare has ended.
Not cool, bro.
Oh my god, it really is. Interesting, there's icons for these. Sun for sorry. Moon for bet that hurt. I'm going moon.
That really hurt my feelings.
Well, lay off the sack, bro. One of those sacks. With a sensational scent. I took it. Oh, okay, pause is just that. Okay, select is just that. It seems we don't have an inventory. Okay, we have that. Okay, we've got a sack. That's it. Always choose to slug someone option, go full Mass Effect. The tone shifted from I stole your child to I flung the sack huffer off screen. Yep, that was kind of a Titanic shift, wasn't it? Whoa! Whoa, that was weird. Hang on a sec. Oh, they're gone. Because I have this sack, did that make those mushrooms rot away or something? Oh, I totally ignored Bo's scarf to go adventuring. It smells like smoke and whiskey. Wow, all your inventory items just appear on you. That's pretty cool. Bo! Bo! Come on, get... Okay, so left trigger is that inventory. That's about the only other thing I can do. Alright, so we need to go this way. But we need some way to bring this down, I suppose. You have a sack, so you picked up 2 balls. If the first puzzle in this game was somehow reassembling a scrotum, I would never stop laughing, ever. Ever. Random memory, I love the cheat code in Blood Rain that made your weapons all show up on your body just because of how ridiculously tooled up you can get. That sounds like it's something that should be a feature, not a cheat code. Anyone, did any of you play Quake 2 back in the day, like back at release, where in multiplayer, your weapon model wasn't visible? So everybody was just running around with some kind of like generic ass rifle, and you didn't know if they were about to like plink you with a submachine gun or blow your face off with a railgun. Do you remember when they patched that in and it was like such a revelation, but at the same time it was like, why the hell didn't you do this sooner? Okay, so a lot going on here. We got Mr. Erection. We have another save point picture, and somebody scratched Birdie into the wall. This guy needs pants. You're telling me. The guy needs the sack. Maybe that's who we're reassembling it for. Another portrait of a very aggressive-looking male named Gronk. Wasn't that her character in Siberian? Game saved. It's inside the boob house. I think so. Portrait of Noctis. Oh my god. I was making a joke, but the dude's name is Mr. Dickey. I can't even riff on this game. It beats me to it.
Ted,
I know you.
don't you recognise this sexy-faced swine? It's me, Mr. Dickey. Just get out of here. I'm miserable. Welcome to hell. Now get Pinstripe. I think I might know where she is, Ted.
Mr. Libido's falling on some hard times, seriously. I guess his retirement plan didn't really work out for him.
The Hangley House.
But I mean, how do you retire from the erection game anyway? I mean, once you're in, do you really get out?
Body of yours without a weapon. Until you find one, I'm afraid I can't help you.
This guy farting?
I wasn't crying. I was
Yeah, you are.
laughing. Yeah.
Yeah, your life sucks. Rip you. Okay, there's a toy box up there. This great face. Thanks, Silver Mike. Feel free to clip it. We can make some. We can make Discord emotes out of it. Unfortunately, I can't add any more Twitch emotes until I reach partner, and that's gonna be a while. But y'all can enjoy my smiling face on here at the moment. The only way to get out of the erection game is to get beaten out. Oh, God. I cannot reconcile the main plot of this game with all the other things going on. I am guessing that it's supposed to be... What? Oh, it kind of makes a... I gave it the sack. I didn't mean to give it a sack. But I guess that works. Okay, so we got moving platform puzzle time. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm gonna try to do this. I really just want to stress that the voice acting in this is super good. Even just the efforts, it's hard to get those to sound natural. And it's hard to do them in a way that's not going to be repetitive and annoying. I threw up a little in my mouth reading that. Bo's toy slingshot. Yeah, I'm not reading Hieronymus' comment out loud either, so anyone watching this on YouTube after the fact, sorry. I'm doing you a favor, believe me. Happy birthday, Bo is carved into the wood. Click or press trigger to release. You can break things like that box. Take. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, wow, you got some really robust aiming here, too. Pop. Okay. Pew, pew. Alright, we know the code for that. Yeah, this is extremely well made so far. Twitch exclusive content. I mean, that's the benefit of tuning in live. You get all the best comments. You get to be part of the action. Where'd you go, Mr. Dicky? Alright, well now we're just gonna be shooting at everything. Oh, shit, you can break those. No, I didn't. I wanted to... Sorry. Sorry, bird. I wanted to hit this thing, which apparently just makes a farty noise. Oh, wow, you can break lots of stuff. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Dicky.
What took you so long, butt slug?
There's nothing I can say about this game, about this guy that's more of an indictment than what he says about himself. It's what I come for the live stream for.
I'll meet you up at the Hangley house.
Where?
I told you. The Hangley house, just up the mountain.
Dangly house?
I'm sure that's where Pinstripe is keeping Bo.
Right. Old man. Gotta love these big moral choices to be made. So you're just wandering this way, huh? Wait. Okay, what's he gonna do when he hits that wall? Oh, he can walk around it, but I can't. That's discrimination. Also, Felix is gone. Felix. That dude's name was Felix, wasn't it? Is PewDiePie's actual name Felix? And that dude looked like him too. Did they really do that? Is that really a thing they did? God damn it. God damn it. Okay. It's a Kickstarter game, so maybe. I don't like PewDiePie. I don't support PewDiePie. I understand why people deal with him. I wouldn't, personally, but I'm kind of loath to really hate on people for taking advantage of the admittedly enormous reach that he has. PewDiePie voiced Felix in this game? Okay. Oh, okay, so that literally was... Okay. I should have left him in that tree. Nah, because check him out of the tree, I got to smash him into that other thing. P. For Pinstripe's house. Yeah, he's... What do you want, you smarmy dick?
Ted?
Take me to Bo.
Oh, you've enlisted that stinking mothball Dicky to help you find Bo.
Come some interesting turns of phrase in this game.
My inclination tells me that poor old Dicky's back is as strong as...
Peach, you're as smart as a tack. They need to hire you as a consultant for these things.
a silly wooden puppet. So I think Bo will just
Look at
spend
his
some
teeny,
time with
teeny,
me.
tiny little feet.
Parsonage.
They're adorable. His feet are the same size as a cigarette.
Yes, I think that's precisely what we'll do. You freakishly stupid-looking dolt!
That escalated quickly. What are you, 10?
Excuse me.
Fuck you, dude.
Excuse me, hot face! It's no wonder a screw-up like yourself has joined the stinking ranks of the damned.
Alright, so I think we're dead. Did he just crotch chop me? Hang on, I need... He did. That motherfucker did. He crotch chopped me. Satan just crotch chopped me. I really like this game, you guys. You're reviewing the clip. We need to see. Can we play that back? Dude is totally your dad. Confirmed cross chop. We have confirmation. Doggy! Wait, what's this? I got some kind of... what? Sorry. Didn't mean it. Okay, it looks like we need to hit some buttons or something. I mean, I don't think... Yeah, sorry, pup. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna do this. That's a big P. Oh. Figured out a thing. I mean, we got a secret film strip. Yeah, I'll take that. So... I don't know how many PewDiePie fans we have in the audience, and I don't care, because honestly, that dude needs to go. Like, I don't watch him, but I know the things he's said, and I know the things he's done, and I know the excuses that people have tried to make for it, but honestly, I think I'm really wondering... Oh, I bet if we get the doggy, we can dig stuff up under these paws. Anyway, I feel like he and people like him are part of what's holding, like, gaming culture back from moving past this isolated, entitled hate that runs through it. The kind of hate that goes out and, like, review bombs games for having too much female representation. Like, dude is at the center of that culture. They're just gamer words. Why are you so mad? Dickie is Rubber Ninja. Look like he's associated with Game Grumps. Yeah, so I know, like, I don't know how PewDiePie's ever gonna get uprooted. I mean, he's already been about as shit as he can be, and YouTube dumped him from his series, but they didn't dump him from the platform, and he's still, like, he's the biggest person on YouTube, right? He's huge. I hope M. Dickey is this game. You and me both, palette swap. That'd be amazing. Hopefully it's like a luchador or something. That'd be ridiculous. Love me some M. Dickey, don't we all? Would it be something if he was the voice of Mr. Dickey? But no, it's Rubber Ninja. Not a roguelike on the very beating pulse of the gaming community, unfortunately. My back feels like hell. Well, you're old.
Now listen, Snot, we don't have much time. Bo is just up the mountain in the Hangley house. Stream
the U Testament. I've never actually played any of M. Dickey's games. I watched a bit of, like, Let's Plays of them, and it's just like... They're the quintessential what the fuck did I just watch games. Demanding my unequal representation game choices this week. Rock on, Peach Girl. I support you 100%. I was just up the mountain in the Hangley house. Aren't you coming?
I'd love to see those prissy pin legs climb this mountain at my age.
What is this camera thing? I'm just gonna jump off here. How crazy. Oh no, we don't do that. Okay. Wait, I did some. Oh, that. That's not a camera thing. It actually affects that. Stream that visual novel based on the super great Friends and Dickie character. There's a what now, Hieronymus? If you link that, I'll look it up. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you how sick I am of hearing people say shit like, why does the protagonist have to be a woman? Why does it have to be a girl? Why can't it just be a guy like all these other games? How am I supposed to be invested in this game if I play as a woman? Like, how in the hell are we still getting complaints like that in 2019? Seriously. These caves look dark and evil. It's pitch black and nothing can be seen. Wait, they're both beefing now. Uncharted games don't count. Oh, puppy! Puppy, we got this. Puppy, we got this. Just give me a second, okay? Just give me a sec. I got this. The favors and the MC is a mute customizable character that can be male. Yeah. Yeah. On the bright side, apparently, so Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you can choose. Yes, doggy.
Thanks for that, Ted.
What? Yeah, apparently Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you know, for once you can actually choose to play as a male and a female character, and all I ever hear people talking about is Cassandra, who's apparently amazing. So I actually kind of want to play that game at some point. And I absolutely love that when Ubisoft announced that, and all the mouth breathers are like, why is there a woman? Why does it have to be a woman in ancient Greece? Ubisoft is basically just like, shut the fuck up. I really appreciate the response to that. I'm so gay for Cassandra. Cassandra's amazing, but yeah, I know. It's the same with Mass Effect, where you had like, you really had like a better VO doing the female Shepard, but most people just went with the default male Shepard, and I am guilty of that. I will say, I went with traditional Space Marine Shepard, and I kind of wish I hadn't.
I was wondering if I was ever gonna get out of that thing.
I mean, yeah, male Shepard's voiceover was good, but I watched clips of Jennifer Hale's Shepard after the fact, and it was so much better. I really wish I'd picked her. Maybe a hot take, but I find female protagonists are often more interesting since they seem to put in a bit more effort to make them unique. Yeah, I can see that. I think the Assassin's Creed franchise is a good example of that, because every time they've had a major female character in it, they've always been really interesting. I mean, you know, I've played very few Assassin's Creed games, but I'm just going off of what I've seen from discussions and clips. Choosing a cheesy voice actor went better with the B-level dialogue. I didn't hate male Shepard. I thought all the VO and delivery in Mass Effect 1 was kind of flat in general. I liked it a lot better in 2, and yeah, there were some really good line deliveries in 2.
Hey, where's Bo?
I felt like male Shep with the Paragon voice and Fem Shep was Renegade voice. Yeah, I went full Renegade when I played Mass Effect, so that's another reason why after the fact I wish I'd gone female. And Amy and Okami would be more fun to play as most of the links. You know, I still have to play Okami. I bought it back during the winter sale because it showed it got a lot of votes in that 1 month where it was in the Reader's Choice lineup. So I'm gonna play that eventually. I just don't know when.
I was afraid of that. Well, we've got to get her, man.
Yeah, let's do
I wonder
it.
if I can help sniff out some clues or something.
Yeah, it's a really long game,
Is Mr.
isn't
Dickey
it?
somewhere around
Zahid did have a hell of a voice.
Yeah.
Did I
I
ever...
can smell that guy's butt from a mile away.
Nice, George. Did I ever tell you guys my Zaid story from the suicide mission at the end of Mass Effect 2? Okay. Why are we locked up?
That pinstripe guy. He's such a jerk.
I can't be mean to the dog. I can't do it. I'm not being mean to the dog. Okay, so... Oh, man. So in the suicide mission at the end of Mass Effect 2, there's that one scene where you need to form like a diversionary force. You need a group to go off and form a diversion so that you can get deeper into the collector base, right? And it's like, who do you choose for this mission? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, you know, I've got this badass mercenary dude who's always telling these stories about all these like these missions he went on, where he had these Ted's Blown Bubbles, that's cute. Where he went on these missions, he got in these huge fights, and he made it out by the skin of his teeth. I'm gonna make Zahid the head of that team, right? So we're going through the mission, comes back, Zahid gets killed, right? And I'm like, no! Oh my god, why? He's this amazing, badass mercenary dude. He should have been perfect for it. I go into work the next day, and one of my coworkers he played through all the Mass Effect games and is big on it. And I tell him how my suicide mission goes down. And when I get to the part about Zahid, he's like, "You fucking idiot. Did you actually listen to the stories Zahid was telling you during the game? Every single mission he went on, he got everyone with him killed. He barely survived himself. Look how scarred up he was. He's the last person you should send on that mission." I was like... So I give Mass Effect 2 major props for that. For trying as hard as they could to indirectly tell me, no, dumbass, don't do this, and I did it anyway. Yeah, only survivor syndrome, exactly. I also got Tali and Morden killed in my run, which is probably a big reason why I didn't end up playing Mass Effect 3. Oh, right, I can get you to dig these things up now. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed.
Father? Help! This demon thing is eating me alive!
Is that Jacksepticeye?
I'm not eating you. I'm just delivering you to Rebels. Don't worry, sweetie. It's plenty of fun down there. Viscous sack juice to drink all day and night.
Only thing you're missing with Mass Effect 3 is a surprisingly good multiplayer, yeah.
Really?
There are a couple reasons I didn't go for Mass Effect 3.
Well then.
For one thing, I wasn't really interested in seeing the actual Reaper invasion. I thought where they left off in Mass Effect 2 was a pretty good endpoint. Yeah. Yeah, Silver Mike, I kinda...
Hurry up! We haven't got all day.
All they're missing is a whip crack, really. The other thing is, since I went Renegade, I was all like, yeah, Cerberus, I love these guys, they're great. And Mass Effect 2 kind of goes out of its way to call you a fucking moron if you turn the collector base over to Cerberus, which, yeah, I get it. you're supposed to pick up on that they're not really they don't really have humanity's best interests at heart, but it seemed like the very renegade thing to do. And I was honestly just mad that, what's her face? The stupid character that's like the perfect woman or whatever, the Cerberus loyalist, even she was like, that was a dumb idea after I did it. I was like, come on, game. At least pretend this was a valid choice. You gave it to me. Don't make everybody be dicks about this. Miranda, thank you. Fucking joke of a character that was.
An old Bible.
I think we're just gonna peruse this Bible while that grenade floats around my face. I can never take that lady seriously after Dexter. Wait. Was she? Wait. She was the woman who voiced Miranda, was that the woman that played Deb? Who was also the woman that voiced Kidman in Evil Within 1? Oh no, not... Wait, who's... Oh! Okay, so not Deb, the other one, okay. Father, we're so... God damn it. For some reason, the item rotation controls are not very intuitive here. Father, we're so sorry for your loss. Elders and staff. I assume that's about his wife. Eating it. Biting it. Pop. Oh, this is cool. Can't believe people still watch Dexter after Michael C. Hall's heated gamer moment. Okay, I can't hit that. Yvonne Stravosky is the girl from Shock. Okay. Oh, shit. The stone says brute for some reason. Y'all are gonna have to excuse me because I watch very little TV. Basically none. About all the TV I watch now is either like Japanese cartoons for little girls with my kids, or cartoons that have adult appeal, like Rick and Morty and Gravity Falls, which I watch Rick and Morty on my own time. I watch Gravity Falls with my coworkers. We're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender now. Alright, so we can go back down there in a minute. There are a lot of locked doors here.
The door's locked with a silver padlock.
What is with this farty noises? I'm not impressed, game. Okay, how do we get that one? Can I jump up on this house here? This game is super Tim Burton-y. Like, it's cute and kooky and dark and a lot of things all at once. And I like that.
The door's locked with a golden padlock.
It feels incredibly polished. I'm gonna jump down here because I can.
Stop running around like a buffoon.
Fuck you, Dickie.
When I was your age, I was working 80 hours a week at my father's steel mill.
Wow, child labor.
Beat me with a broken steam pipe on a daily basis. I still have the scars.
Okay, that got a little too dark for me to riff on by the end. Feel kind of bad now. Just a little, just tiny bit. Let's see. Well, yeah, clip that shit. Just make all my liberal street cred evaporate in an instant. That's a grenade. Oh. Little teeny popper. I don't mean to keep killing the bards. The damn birds! Honestly, it's kind of a miracle I speak as well as I do. I don't know if it's writer's syndrome or what. Alright. Let's see if I can... This really makes me want to play Zelda for some reason. I was playing, my 7-year-old is also really interested in the original Legend of Zelda. She doesn't entirely get how it works, so she wants to watch me play it, so I've been playing it for her. It really makes me wish I had the time to do like a Zelda game challenge. Because I've only played the first 4. I beat Zelda 1, I played Zelda 2, I never beat it. I played Zelda 3 on the Super Nintendo. I played Link's Awakening. I beat Link's Awakening on Game Boy. After that, I was out. I'm gonna backtrack a bit. Yeah, pots and slingshots, exactly. Because I know there's some little paw prints around here. Kill this thing, too. But there are a lot of Zelda games I missed. I would really like to play them, and I think that'd be pretty fun streaming to play a lot of the best Zelda games for the first time for you guys. I'm definitely gonna do Link's Awakening remake. I didn't think Adventure, like, we're talking about Zelda 2, right? I didn't think it was great when I was a kid. I appreciated it a lot more when I got older. That's gonna get me up there, right? No, what the hell?
An empty pill bottle.
Empty pill bottle. Acetanilide tablets? Stage 4 treatment. Tablets 3 times a day. Is that like stage 4 treatment? Yeah. I don't like the sound of that. Play Ocarina, yeah. I started Ocarina in college and never finished it. Not because I didn't like it. I was watching Arcus play Adventure Link and made me think anybody who would play it now would have to be crazy. I got to the final boss when I was in... Maybe I was in college? I got to the last temple when I was a kid. So it's definitely doable, and I think I remember enough of it to do a decent showing of it. I would want to beat it. Like, I legit want to play through all of the Zelda games at some point. I don't know what I'm doing back here. Holy shit, Hieronymus. It's apparent unacceptable toxic effects. Yikes. Okay. Why am I collecting mushrooms? What am I doing? Okay, there's nothing back here. Alright, well, I tell you what, how about we go ahead and roll on to Slain? Because I was gonna give that one a good 45 minutes anyway. And we've gotten a good look at this one. I think what you see is what you get. It's extremely polished. It seems more of a side-scrolling adventure than built around platforming challenges. It's mostly solving puzzles. Please watch the credits of Slain first, even for... Okay, will do. We'll start with the credits. Yeah, I like this so far. I'm very impressed with it. I want that key though. It's precursor to Tylenol, interesting. Actually, let me just jump up here real quick. Okay, this just ends me up back here. Alright. So we'll call this one here. Yeah, hopefully I can work my way through the rest of that before I have to review it. I'm on such a time crunch this time for Platform February. I'm really glad that I'm never going to be on the schedule again. That I'm going to give myself a good 3 months lead up to series. Because, I mean, I started working on this midway through January, and that was not enough time for all these games I've picked this year. Alright, let us swap over to Slain, the last game of the night. You're doing good on time. Of course, it's because I only spent like 15 minutes playing Siberian. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, action, platformer, horror, indie game. Yeah. You should do Hogtober. No. Peach Girl. Okay, listen to me. I tried to do it once. I tried to do a hidden object series. I got 2 games into it. I couldn't do it anymore. And I mean, you've seen some of the crap that I've played for these series, like point-and-click adventures and platformers and horror games, and I could not do Hogs. I thought I was gonna die. And I like them. I like Hogs. I haven't played any lately, but they're great. That's right, I did, didn't I, not a roguelike? I suggested you a couple to start out with. I like them. I legit like them. Yeah, 30 will kill you. It will straight kill you. Do an IRL hog in your house. My kids would totally get into that. Yeah, Farted Presto should do it. I know he's real big into those. And he's played enough that if he went back and reviewed all the ones that he's cleared, like, yeah. Yeah, 10 would be a pretty respectable number. Visual November. I thought about, before I set the schedule for this year, I did think about doing a visual novel series. I think I could do that. Because there's more of a narrative to hook into there. But I underestimated how much of my time streaming would take up. Not that I regret it in the least. Like, this is, like, I really, really love doing this, but it has severely impacted my ability to review things, and I don't think I would have the bandwidth to do a visual novel series. I'm not against doing visual novels. I would totally give some notable ones a try. There are some that I've seen talked about that are genuinely interesting to me. So it still might happen, but I don't think it's ever going to be a series for me. I don't think I can do it. Accurate IRL hogs are a real hanger crossbow tiger and sleeping pills together. I wonder, like, I don't think I could really stream them either, could I? I know one of the YouTubers I watched, John Wolf, he got roped into doing The Letter, which is a horror visual novel that is like 1,000,000 hours long, and he is no fan of anime tropes. I think I would be able to handle it better than he would. And like that, it was fun to watch though. Like I think I and a lot of his viewers enjoyed watching it a lot more than he enjoyed actually going through it. Gosh, I would love you to play in Mineko, but I think it would take you 5 years on your schedule. I'll write that down somewhere and keep an eye on it, but yeah. I wouldn't have ever tried to stream the month reviews that I did, yeah. Just not everything is well suited to streaming. I'm getting... Slain, everybody. That's awesome. All right, I think we know what we're in for now. Yep. That's a pretty good summation. So, I was originally interested in this one because of the art style, Bathorian Awaken. Ugh, fuck off. You still know me. Indeed, now go away. It's time again. Your children need you. I told you I have no children. Leave me in my slumber. Like, this is an absurdly detailed scene for pixel art. You know what must be done. As soon as you two are reunited, the demons will be roused from their fetid lair. Serve us well again. Alright, here we go. So, interesting. The art style is extremely detailed. Animation isn't as smooth as I was expecting. Like, it feels like it's playing at 30 frames a second or something. Or lower, even. The blood grounds at the vile armies of Lord Vrol surged from the fallen southlands of Chal. Those who stood defiantly against the invading monstrosities were butchered without mercy. Victory was swift and brutal. In the wake of the rampant horde, all corners of the land were left awash with blood. This is a perfect example of why I want to get a proper microphone for these streams, because that way I could really lean into it. Anyway, the ones with shoehorned in porn usually have all ages versions. I'm sorry, I probably should have been keeping up with chat. It'd be pretty damn ugly porn if that's the original art. There's no reason to play Fate Stay Night now, really? I thought it was still pretty popular. Alright, here we go. Bathroom, we meet again. It is truly an eternal war with rage. I know you not abomination, but we will battle. Silence, mortal! My minions will deal with your insolence. That guy was awash in blood. Press X to attack and left bumper. Okay, so we got the backdash from Castlevania. Nice, very nice. A little disappointed that melee didn't coat me in blood. Passing beacon restores vitality and mana to the fullest, plus chronicles your fate in the annals of history. Press A to perform a mighty leap. Nice. A slain MR. Okay, I can block. Cool. The block is held continually. Enemies will inflict an increasing amount of damage as you strike. Okay, so block still does damage. It just does reduced damage. That's important. Divine Angel restore vitality and mana to the fullest. Okay, so it's just not a checkpoint. Press right bumper to fire Mana Spirit. Nice. Mana bar is full. Press right bumper whilst crouching. Release a Mana Blast. Frame rate seems lower than you remember it. It could be my settings. Apparently there are no settings. Let me... Oh! You have been slain. I got an achievement, get used to it. Figures. Games are like this. I know I asked in chat a long time ago for suggestions for visual novels. I might actually have to do that again because I don't remember if I wrote them all down or not. There are some visual novels that I definitely want to check out on my own. There's one that I keep talking about it, but I always forget what it's called. There's like a visual novel that has like a turn-based strategy combat system to it, and I think it's about like hunting ghosts. It's like a ghost hunting agency in like a big city like Tokyo or something. Whatever that one is, I super want to play it. Yeah, and everybody talks about House in Fata Morgana. I think I have to play that at some point. Okay, so do we jump? Yeah, we jumped it. Okay. I got an achievement for that too. Someone's paying attention. Whoa, not cool. Not cool. Press and hold X to charge up a brutal attack and only be unleashed with careful timing. Oh, okay. So when it dings, but it explodes them. That's good. What do you want? Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. Yeah, I think that's it. And thank you, Hieronymus. Firmly timed block will cause your opponent to become temporarily stunned. Okay, now we can try that. Trying to throw with critical strike pleases the great horned metal god. So restore some mana. These are really funny. Yeah! Boom! Look at that. Okay, don't look at that. That didn't actually happen. No, fucker. Fight me, coward. I am You wouldn't know it, but my favorite meal is actually crow. God damn it. There we go. That's what I needed. I did get fought, didn't I? Fuck's sake. Played some Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, kind of neat, but ultimately pretty mediocre in both the end and combat. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Although I have to admit, it's pretty rare that I hear people like go out of their way to talk about how solid the mechanics are in a oh fuck you, in a visual novel. So. Okay, that's what's going on. These blocks, the blocks are lowering my health as well. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, I just gotta get the parrying timing down. I keep blocking too soon. I think the parry window feels very... Okay, so perfect block won't cost me any life. Okay. There we go. How much health do you have? Fucking die, Jesus. Most VMs, most you can say that have nice functional UI and good options. Okay. Boom. Man, this art, I really like this art a lot. Magic bolts and fireballs can be blocked, pressed Y, or struck in midair to deflect some of them back. Aww. Poor crunchy skeletons. Graphics remind me of an old PC game called Alien Rampage. Oh, shit, hi. Ow. Get wrecked. You up. Chop his head off, yes. Excellent. Yeah, look at these statues in the background. They're pretty great. Boom! There we go. We're done. I remember I had that backdash too. Oh hey, little coordinator. Sorry, buddy. I totally missed your appearance. Glad you could make it. Unfortunately, we're on the last game of the night, but. Are you guys on British politics now? That's also a subject I'm interested in. The Air Twins Fowl as a skeleton executioner awakens. Oh, hi! Christ, okay. There we go. Oh, he blocked that. Okay. Our portal is open, cool. The hive. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. No, I don't like these things. Nope. Oh, they sound so gooey when they shoot, too. Oh yeah, you'll definitely want to catch up on the first hour, Cornado. I think you'll appreciate it. I just did something. Oh, that's what I did. Cool. Fuck you. Was that just health? Seems like kind of a poor reward. This game seems a lot better than the other one with the sword. Yeah, it's not... Despite having an even more brutal aesthetic, it's actually much more forgiving in combat. And you don't have to go all the fucking way back to the start. You're trapped in the hive, oh no. Whatever. Okay. Damage on contact, I'll have to watch out for that. That's a switch. I'm sure they're gonna keep respawning. There we go. Oh! No! I was on it! I was on it! Get on it! Yeah, okay, the path forward is open. Good. Damage on contact. I hate it. I despise it. Ah! Quit hitting yourself. Idiot. I stunned him. God damn it. I shouldn't have rushed in. Fools rush in. This is exactly like a Metal album cover, isn't it? This entire game should be spray painted on the side of a van. Boom! Checkpoint, please. The Thornwoods. Is this all the first level, or is there really no transition between levels? Oh! Whiffed it. Nope. Van down by the river. Yep. Nope. Yep. More specifically, the album cover for one of those black metal groups who can't read their logo. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, this band is awesome. I don't know what the fuck they are. Oh, hi. I have the worst reaction time on this magic blast. Straight, nope. Straight awful. Damn it, come on, man. Yeah! They get stunned, you get an auto crit on them. Oh. Who else is super excited for Darkest Dungeon 2? I can't wait for that shit. Darkest Dungeon is in my top 5 all-time Steam games. This is my personal opinion, I don't think skeletons should bleed. I have to fight one of these and I have no health. Get your ass over here. But the content is stretches... well... Boom. Alright, I just need to counter this guy twice and I think I got him. Yeah! Alright. So apparently they did, the Darkest Dungeon devs did an interview with PC Gamer. And they're staying pretty tight-lipped about the game so far, but apparently... Darkest Dungeon. So instead of like managing a hamlet and clearing the evil out of like a specific place, Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to be more of a journey. They said the battle mechanics Like the battle system is going to be like an upgraded version. It's going to have be more polished and have like some more elements to it. But they said the metagame is going to be the big difference. It's going to be more of a grueling journey than like clearing out an estate. And that sounds great to me. Like I wanted... The two things that I wanted from a Darkest Dungeon sequel were a different setting and like a different metagame. And it seems like we're getting both of those. So yeah, I am stoked as hell. And I'm telling you guys up front, whenever it comes out, this might just turn into a Darkest Dungeon channel for a couple weeks. Because I was seriously in love with the first one. I adore that game. It has its flaws. I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna try and minimize them. It does get super grindy, and personally, I hate the way the final dungeon is designed, where the majority of the difficulty just comes from not knowing what to expect. But I love that game so much. Damn. This is not ideal. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to fight you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye for... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Not as bad as it looks. Avoid blowing spikes. I can just mash X on these dudes. Darkest December Auditors Darkest Dungeon 2 every single day. I'll do it too. I'll just keep adding on to the same review. I will find a reason. The Blood Tower Courtyard. We're definitely making progress here. As long as Yakuza Mondays keep going. I'm committed to Yakuza. I'm enjoying it, y'all are enjoying it. The technical issues are annoying. Oh man, I did some experimenting yesterday with Yakuza 0. I got on the beta patch. I was monitoring my CPU and my GPU. Nothing's overheating. Nothing's being overtaxed. Apparently, game stuttering and crashing near the Iwao Bridge is just a thing that some people encounter. And the beta patch didn't help. And none of the settings I was changing in the graphics were helping either. So we might just have to avoid that bridge and rush through the rest of Majima's chapter. Because I remember being okay in Kiryu's chapter. Cornito, I'm gonna pick up Darkest Dungeon 2 the moment it comes out. I'm actually gonna contact Red Hook Studios soon and just be like, please make me a part of your life. So hopefully I'll get press access to it as soon as it launches into early access. If I don't, I'm probably just gonna buy it. I mean, it's gonna be what, like 15-20 bucks anyway? So. I'm leaving at 7:30 a.m. I'm gonna pretend to have slept some. Good night, have fun. Thanks for coming out, Palette Swap. It's great to see you as always. I really appreciate it. It looks like the ground's getting more bloody corrupt as you're progressing. Step aside, creature. Let's try and feel the baleful prick of my thorns. Your rotting corpse will nourish my soul. If you do not submit, you will perish. Okay, hi. Chop, 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 chop. Alright. I'm sure this is not all you do. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Nope, nope, nope. I think he does 3 of those, and then, yeah. And then he starts doing claw swipes. Okay, that does a shitload of... Oh, hello. Okay, wow, this is not going well. He was stunned for that. Arr. Now, I almost had that. I got lazy, though. You have been slain! Alright, I can do this. I can do... Yeah, shut up. Wait, is he going straight into the... He went straight into swipes this time. Okay, no. Alright, if you start swinging, you're pretty well committed. I can't backdash out of that fast enough. I need to just focus on countering this dude, and not getting hit by that crap, and beating him up. No, there we go. Okay. Rush in. Boom. Okay. Okay. Boom. All right. Yeah, that wasn't actually that hard. Can I? Press attack to honor the great horned metal god. Thanks for your victory. I think I missed my chance. That's what I get for reading instead of barbarizing. The entire tower is dripping with blood. I love it. Oh, key. Derp. There we go. The Blood Tower. Prior to its fall, this tower was a symbol of strength and provided sanctuary to the brave defenders of Chal. Ransacked and overrun with Lord Vrol's murderous servants, this previously noble structure now stands gray and cold like a forgotten tombstone. Actually, I think it's overrunning with blood. This reminds me a lot of Unworthy, except the combat looks fun. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really need to review Unworthy, but I've kind of been avoiding playing it. I think I need to do it tomorrow, though. I've got a review of Rabby Ribby queued up for tomorrow. And then we'll see what happens with the rest of the reviews, because I'm going to be streaming 4 days in a row. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, yeah. Impressive from Mortal. My underlings wagered you would survive unmolested. Ha! Pets of mine are ravenous and hunger for flesh. Have at him! Whatever. I do that shit all the time. What an idiot. Stupid Stillman. Okay, that one I can't hit. I have to touch. Look at this place. I love it. Wow. Okay, that didn't work out. I could see this getting kind of annoying. The way it's laid out. Because it looks like, yeah, it looks like a lot of platforming and a lot of enemies to knock me off of those platforms. Oh, hello. Indeed. That's what we needed, an extra platform. Should have gotten Bobby Prince to do this. This is so gross. I feel like maybe this is what the Tormentum devs were trying to approach, but it just ended up a bit goofier than they might have liked. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much shit about them because Siak was so much fun. Ooh, I think I got both. Idiots keep trying the same swings. Alright, oh, switch over here. Florp. Okay, let me up. There we go. Gotcha. The soundtrack seems terribly appropriate for what this game is, too. They're going back now. Not that I want to. Hello. Doink. Doink. Ding. Alright. Quick. I got Duke Nuked him. The deadliest thing in this tower is the transition between elevator and shaft. Any of y'all that play Duke Nukem 3D better know what I'm talking about there. How, like, the environment, just the geometry of the level is the most dangerous thing for Duke. You have found Mr. A-Wolf's secret. What is it? Hey. Oh! Knock it off. Knock it off. Oh, this is like a elite one or a boss one or something? I better get something good for this. This thing's annoying. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright. Alright, we're taking down Mr. A-Wolf's secret. I do not abide. Duke Nukem 3D had nothing on the Bethesda Terminator games, where you die from fall damage or going over a tiny bump in the road. Have y'all ever seen the Duke Nukem 3D Time to Die video, where some dude like basically speed runs every level, like seeing how quickly he can get to a piece of level geometry that'll kill him? And some of the levels are like, it's seriously like 2 or 3 seconds. How am I doing this? This is a matter of pride. You, come back here. You're gross and nasty and I don't like you. Oh, so, for the... I assume that was a backer secret, since it's also a quick story game. So I've been watching that dude Arcus train for the Big 20, and one of the games in the Big 20 this year is Shadowgate, which I have and I love, but it's an absolutely ridiculous kind of point-and-click adventure where everything kills you. And I asked in his chat, or I made some snark about how funny it would be to do a speed run that was like all the deaths, like all the possible deaths in Shadowrun, or Shadowgate, and apparently that's an actual speedrun category, which just makes me love the speedrun community even more. Fuck you, dude. I got a piece of a medallion. Terminator Future Shock is what I'm thinking of. It came out a year before Daggerfall and was more buggy. That's terrifying. Daggerfall was legendarily buggy, wasn't it? Oh, Christ. Oh, this is awkward. Okay. Not actually that bad. We'll do it the boring way. How much time do you think they spend just doing... Oh, wow. Okay, so those fireballs don't do any damage to them. That's annoying. How much time do you think they spent just doing, like, unique forms of gore? There we go. Alright, you got those switches. Terminator Aerosmith crossover arcade light gun game. Dude, I played so much Revolution X when I was a kid. I might have beaten it. I either beat it or I saw it beaten. I remember vividly in the arcade getting to the... Ew. Music is the weapon. Alright, I'm not doing that stupid, the stupid medallion thing again. I did it once, I've proven myself. And it's not like I'm getting the rest of them on the stream. Yeah, I unironically love that game. It's weird and gross and... But yeah, it's really good. We'll go the other way first. Yeah, I got to the jungle level where they have their weird like mutant drug lab or whatever. Honestly, making Revolution X videos where they show their voice acting sessions is legit one of the best things on YouTube. Oh yeah, throw that shit in Discord. I'm totally gonna check it out after the stream. That game was hard as balls too. Like, you know, arcade games, so I'm sure they're just trying to suck quarters out of people, but man, that game was hard. Like, just getting to the part where it opens up is like a huge struggle, and then like any of the levels that you pick after that will just beat the shit out of you. Alright, this is obviously a crusher. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's right there. It was right there. I knew it. Okay, so how do you... Okay. Am I supposed to jump it? Oh, I bet that's a pressure plate on the floor. You have the PS1 version of Area 51? Yeah, I bet that was hard playing that PS1 controller. Revolution X was just the same as other Lycan games at the time difficulty-wise. Yeah, they were all quarter years. Alright, yeah, it's a pressure plate. I was just being stupid. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. The timing on these is a little awkward. It's longer than you think, so you're more liable to just jump right in front of it. Oh, cool, okay. We're gonna try something real quick. You actually get, like, momentum off of platforms, I think. Ow. Wait for that to burst. There we go. It sucks they're in fireballs and doing damage. Dev! Holy shit! Hey! Welcome, buddy! We're just in time for the end of the stream, but we're playing Slain. Wait, did you just wake up in the middle of the night or something? Or did you wake up super early? Yeah, see, the timing on that's super awkward. Almost 3 a.m. Damn, buddy. Found out there's an Iron Maiden phone game that's apparently a turn-based RPG? Iron Maiden gotcha. Oh my god. Imagine that. Can you backtrack this? Yeah, I guess so. This game is so funny, like, the entire, like, bubbling pools of blood isn't even registering. It's too upset. Oh! Hi, hello. Oh. Hello. Oh, hi. No. Fuck that up. What? I wanted to counter that. Ugh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, that only works once. I'm an idiot! Surprised there's a kiss gotcha. I think Kiss spent all their gaming karma on Psycho Circus. They're not allowed to make anything else anymore. Alright. See, it's kind of awkward with the fire coming up from below. Good sir, that's a lot of blood. Yes, Bathoran, I'm delighted to witness such slaughter in the wake of your ascent. Pleasure sickens me. Prepare to be slain. Ha! I will not waste my time with you, mortal cur. My hounds are eager to play with your bones. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I probably have to fight 2 of these things now. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. bullshit. Oh! I wonder if I can counter that. This is bad. I don't know how to handle this. Okay. The statues have nipples. What? You need to tell me these things sooner. This is need to know information. No, don't jump over. Actually, I should probably practice jumping over because I think I'm going to need to do that for the other ones. There we go. Okay. Entirely doable. Alright, no problem. Alright, yeah, shut up. Die Hard Arcade was hilariously bad. I went to an arcade that had that one and I never played it. It makes you think of Dust for some reason. Oh, there's a good reason for that, Dev. They're both kind of into the death metal aesthetic. Yeah, those statues do have nipples. Very nice. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Alright. Alright, I need you to do your... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no, I jumped into it. Jump! There we go. No, that's not what I needed. Nope. Wait, I can stall him out of doing that? Okay, cool. One down. One down, one to go. I can do this. Yeah, no problem. Is that all you have? Roll. I shall scour every tower in these blighted lands till my sword's thirst for blood is quenched. Really? Then you will be destroyed long before you ever set eyes on me again. Until then, dear Bathorin. Warrior, make haste. What is your business, oh gnarled crone? You're not afraid, bearded one. Enter this eldritch portal. My magic will take you to safety. This is the dark fantasy version of I have candy in my van. Come check it out. I shall speak again upon your arrival. If this way my destiny lies, so be it. Welcome, long-haired vanquisher of deep. I have a name. Great Spirit spoke of your reawakening. I was ripped unjustly from my blessed slumber. I had no wish to return to the earthly plane, but fate has bound me to this jagged path. To where have you brought me? This place is a haven, untainted by the defilement of Roll and his stinking spawn. Yeah, nice place you got here. From here you may take passage to lands which yearn to be cleansed. Dither here not, though, lest the foulness become a perpetual dweller in these poor, accursed places. I need a dither break now and again, alright? Just, you know. Looking at the Iron Maiden game seems like a very typical free-to-play game with a bit of metal skin. That's disappointing. This is really more power metal than black metal. The word choice is very metal. So go forth, white-whiskered warrior, and may the blessings of the sacred bones be upon you. We shall see. Alright, so let's get to dithering. Since that was mentioned, the Blood Grounds. Press attack to enter. Old Town, locked. The sewers, oh, that's gross. It's all over the place. The Wolfwoods. Okay, so we can go to the Wolfwoods. Let's see what's the other direction. This lady has mist for legs. Don't miss shame. Is there anything in this weirdly direction? The Highlands. Okay, Highlands or Wolfwoods? I will let you guys... Wolfwoods. Wolfwoods. Opsel called it. We're Wolfwooding. We'll give this a few attempts and then I'll call it for the night. The forest where Reptile hangs out. Toasty! Long ago, the mighty wolves protected these magical woods, but the soil has since turned rancid, and the peaceful creatures of the forest are now defiled by evil. Stories speak of a great spirit that dwells amongst the trees, but adventurers who've set foot inside the woods to seek its wisdom have never returned. Boom. Check this out. Aha! At long last, you're here. I have had visions of the spectral plane of your arrival. We spoke mere moments ago, hag. Oh yes, of course. Old age plunders my memory. I'm saving that one. I am keeping that one for when it is actually useful and poignant to me. Pertinent, not poignant. I'm missing up my SATP words. And there have been oh so many wielders. Wielders? What fresh madness do you speak of? Heed not my ramblings, grim face. Too much boiled bone and mushroom broth, I fear. Accompany me to my hovel, and you'll be given a chance to prove your worthiness of the gift I intended for you. Stay your generosity, toothless fishwife. I have no need of gifts. I want to shake the hand of the person who wrote this dialogue. This is fantastic. Are you guys talking about the Toasty thing? This is Rita Repulsa. This is no ordinary token of esteem, oaf. Besides, the great wolf spirits will not permit you to pass should you refuse. Ha! Very well. Before I depart, I will grant thee the power of ice. Nice! Be sure to put that ice axe to good use, but be mindful that the cold heart of a witch makes her immune to its frosted blows. Sweet! Your sword becomes imbued with the power of ice. Press right on the right stick to transfer your blade. So how then... Okay. Right, okay, up is sword, right is ice axe. Sweet. This owns. How was that? What are you doing? Oh, hello. No, not cool. I am cool, you are not. Okay, wrecked up here. Okay. Definitely got a bunch of miles out of that ice axe, didn't we? Just realized I haven't played Dead Space in quite a while. I haven't either. I wanted to play it for last year's Spooktober, but I was having trouble with I think it was desync was causing me a problem where one of the first doors in the game wouldn't, like, the model would open, but it wouldn't actually let me pass, so I couldn't play it. I did eventually find a workaround, but it was after November passed. I love Dead Space, though. I never played 2. I think I have it? I should just backdash this guy. Yeah. I keep forgetting I have backdash. Yeah, rip visceral indeed. What a tragedy that was. Absolute crying shame. Ice Axe seems less good for these guys. I'm gonna try Ice Axe, or, no. Okay. Ice Axe may be better for this guy? I can't tell. But I certainly fight another one. Oh! I'm an idiot. Backdash the wrong way. Alright, we'll give this one more try and then I'm gonna call it for the night, because it's getting late and I need to polish up my Rabby Ruby review. And maybe play some more of something, since I am not gonna have any time to write reviews over the next couple of days. Okay, Ice Axe is definitely better for those dudes. Ice Axe slightly worse for these guys. It takes 4 hits instead of 3. Oh, screw that up. You gotta stay close to this guy, otherwise he summons those stupid wolves. Alright, guys. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Oh, combat 2. Oh, hey, I got to keep that piece of medallion. That's cool. Whew. Alright, guys, that was Slain, the 4th of our games for the evening. Seems alright. Can't really get a good read on how hard it's gonna get. But yeah, alright. So, the schedule, one more time before everybody scoots out of here. Tomorrow night, special stream, 10 p.m. Pacific. We're doing Devotion. Maybe beating the whole thing. Not sure. Friday night, we are doing we're starting with the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince on Switch, my first ever Switch stream. And then for the second half of the night, we're doing Yoku's Island Express. Saturday, 10 p.m. Pacific, we're finishing Super Mario RPG, so Super Mario RPG Until Dawn. Monday, more Yakuza. And then next Wednesday, I'll be doing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon and one final platformer that I have not announced because none of you have heard of it, so there wouldn't be any point to me doing it. So yeah, alright, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I had a blast tonight. I hope you did too. I hope these were an interesting bunch of games to look at. I hope you enjoyed all my rants. Hopefully I will see all of you out tomorrow night for our Flash Indie Horror Night. And until then, as always, forever and always, y'all take care. See you guys.